Hello and welcome to our place in Sicily, where it's a yucky day outside, but a really great day inside because I'm getting a bathroom and a closet and a little laundry room. Let's check it out. Today's video is a fun one. I'm getting to show you stuff being built in fast speed and pretty interesting. If you come to construction from a more US stud and drywall based type of building, this is actually the first straight wall ever built in my house. And we used laser and all sorts of fun stuff, but let me take you back and show you it from the beginning. Every piece was methodically placed on the ground, what we would call, I think, a faceplate in the US, or what I called it in the US. And this is interesting because it's something I've done before. When I did a gut renovation of our first house, we basically put down the full floor plate, faceplate on the bottom, and then walked around that space a little bit to make sure everything felt right. We sort of did that as we went. You'll see me popping in and out of the picture. These faceplates were put on the ground very much with as much precision as possible, very methodically. And what we tried to do is get it square to something. It had to match up with the ceiling, where the ceilings come together, and we had already put in the sort of the frame for the bathtub, and then we wanted it to feel like it was square in a room that is not square. So we came to some interesting parts. When you do a time lapse, you can't really see when we're struggling to make things fit. So not all our walls are straight, not even really the wall to the bathtub wasn't perfect. We cheated it here or there. We decided where we wanted to cheat it, a centimeter here or a centimeter there. But this area, this bathroom, what we call the cube, has the most square angles in the entire house. It's pretty tight for design-wise, build-wise. Anyways, the guys are going to put this up. They're only putting up drywall on one side of each wall so that the electrical and plumbing can still go in, but this lets them get a full day's work in. Right now the guys are on lunch, so I've been walking around the space, sort of feeling out the bathroom. What we're looking at is the back wall of the closets. We're gonna basically, this whole space is going to be cut into two. We have 1.2 meters on one side. We don't have that dividing wall in yet, and that will be a guest closet and a little laundry room. We thought it was maybe an interesting idea to put in a small one-unit washer dryer so that we don't have to take all of our clothes all the way to the other side of the house. We live here, we're the only ones that are living here full time. And so it just was kind of a little bit of a luxury, but one that we could put in because we're doing this from scratch. And then if we have guests that stay here in this room, that closet will be theirs to fully access. The other half of the closet, which is much bigger because we live here and we have a lot more clothes than somebody coming for a week, that closet over here. We'll have all of our clothes and we'll be able to be locked. So when we have guests using this, everything they can open, they have access to. So it makes it very easy for us to vacate for a guest to use if we want to do that in the future. So we're thinking about those things as we go along. But let's just take a little look around while the guys are at lunch. So this is the space that will be both a little guest primary closet and our owner primary closet. There will be doors here that swing out. You can see it's a tight fit. Well, it's an even tighter fit when there is a ladder and a remaining post. This post can actually go away. Somebody just has to take it out. See my shadow there as we're trying to fend for some light here. And this back side, this here, you can ignore this long one here. They were using as a straight edge, but there will be a wall built along the back of the bathtub and down to here. This little part will be, let's go this way so you can see it, a little closet from inside, a little sort of linen closet, because we are sitting, I'm standing where the toilet's gonna be. So this is the toilet view. And then there'll be a door there. And our vanity will go outside and will attach to this wall. And over here on the other side of where the toilet's gonna be is the shower. And now in the shower, we also have sort of a matching little place that could be a cupboard. On the other side, it's that linen closet, but we're gonna make this a seat and put a second rain shower over it. So when you're having one of those days and you just need to like let the hot water go on your aching bones, you can sit in that little seat or, shave or all that other good stuff. So kind of another little fun luxury that we were able to do just because we wanted to be symmetrical. It's fun when that happens. All right, I'm going to walk carefully. Oh, that wasn't that carefully. I'm gonna walk carefully around so you can see it from this side. So again, opening along that side, opening along this side, the wall will come out all the way down. So we basically will have a little hallway. It'll feel bigger when I'm not taking it with this funny angled lens, but it's about 3 feet on either side. So plenty to get through. We'll light it subtly. We'll also be lighting up the ceilings. What I like best is while I'm sitting in this bathtub, you can imagine that's what I get to look at. Pretty cool. And we'll have her, him, it, the cherub all lit up. All the ceiling needs to be washed still, but it's gonna be pretty cool bathroom. And then we're gonna wrap the whole bathroom around the outside in brass, or as they call it in Italian, ottone. So this will be our brass cube. When you come from, our bedroom is right off of the family room, backing up here without tripping on. So when you come in, you'll walk in, there'll be a wall and a door. Both will be covered in brass. Sort of the door will disappear into the design. I mean, you'll still see it. It's not like a hidden door, but it's semi-hidden. And then our bed will go right here. Now, if it wasn't such a crummy day out, you could look right from the bed. This is where my head will be when I'm sitting up, well, really more sitting down on the bed, and I'll see right out to the sea. I think pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. Now we're days later, but the guys got most of the walls up. We have to wait for some cement to be put down on the edge of that bathtub for them to attach the walls to, but other stuff needs to happen first. That is our toilet room. This is our half of the main closet. You can see it's wet in here because, well, we just went through Cyclone Ari and water got in, which is totally fine. That's where our bed will be. You can see the black on the walls because the electrician has been here and started marking things out. Now we're going into sort of the laundry closet slash guest closet. Not huge, but you know, perfect for like a week stay. This is our shower. So that's our little seat. And then the shower head will be on that wall and it'll all be enclosed. And then when we round the corner on these walls will be our floating vanities, and then some shower curtains around the bathtub that we can close shut, make it all cozy so that people can't see in. Thanks so much for watching today, and we hope you enjoyed this process. Let us know what you think. Did you like the time lapse? Do you have questions about the differences in building? Anything I might have skipped over in the video? Just put it in the questions. I like answering them. And also those of you who will pop in some more information, you'll drop some hot construction knowledge and let me know what things are called. If you know another thing or you know what it is in Italian, that is also welcome too, because quite frankly, I'm sitting here all day to watch them do this because I really dig construction. That's pretty funny. I didn't mean to be punny. But please leave us a comment, share it with a friend if you know someone who would like this, and until